Lynda, Gaiao here, and welcome to this week's transit video. What we're looking at this week is trait 3 or gate 3, ordering, difficulty at the beginning. The exciting thing about this trait is that it brings the energy for change, the energy for mutation, the energy for something new to come in. And those of us who have this trait in our design, or even for everyone collectively, we're going to feel this energy. There's going to be this enthusiasm for change that you're going to see this week. And for those that have this trait always in their design, they're always going to have this enthusiasm for change. In actual fact, just having people close nearby to you, if you carry this energy with you all the time, can bring change for them without you really needing to do anything. So it's really a powerful energy that brings change, that brings something new. Now, anytime that there's something new that comes into the world, there is often chaos and confusion that comes first. So we've got this chaos and this confusion, and we're trying to sift and sort our way through this chaos and confusion, not really knowing how anything works. And over time, we're able to create some type of order, some type of structure, and it is this order and this structure that's necessary for something viable to take hold, for something new to take hold, and to have lasting change, to actually benefit in the long run. Now, when we're looking at this particular trait, it's in the individual circuitry. And what that means is that it's unique, that there's a sense of empowerment that comes with that, self-empowerment, this unique perspective that this energy brings. And what it also means is that the energy for change, the energy for mutation isn't always there. It happens in a pulse. So it's not there, and it's not there, and it's not there, and it's not there, and then suddenly it's there. And so the challenge that can come with this is there may be a lot of time where you're sitting with confusion, where you're sitting with chaos, and you just have to sit there and you just need to wait because the energy for the new hasn't arrived yet. And so there's a lot of patience that comes with this particular trait. The other thing that happens in this time of waiting is that there can be a tendency for people to become melancholic or even depressed. And what I'd encourage you to do in this space of waiting, while you're waiting for this creative energy to come through, this mutative energy, this change energy to come through, is to go within, to connect to your own creative muse, and just get really comfortable with the confusion. Get really comfortable with that sense of not knowing how this is going to be ordered or how it's going to be structured. And knowing that not everything that's new that comes in is going to take hold. So even if you are patient, even if you're able to connect to your creative muse, does not mean that every single drop of new creative energy that comes through will translate into something that takes hold in the world. Because when we look at mutation in terms of the human species, or in terms of all life on the planet, there's lots of change and mutation happening all the time, but it doesn't all last, it doesn't all take hold, because there needs to be a benefit for everyone involved, for the entire species, for the entire team, for the entire group, in order for that change to take place. And so there's a kind of this dualistic energy happening here. So on the one side, you've got this enthusiasm and this kind of this drive to bring change, to bring something new, but then on the other side there's no energy for it. It's just this waiting and waiting and waiting, and not even knowing if that thing that's new, that change, will ever actually take place. But what you'll find is, with everything in the system of human design and BG5, this is nothing personal. These are energy dynamics that are happening. So we just need to be aware of them, get comfortable with them, know how they work, and just kind of rest into, well, this is what's happening. It's not personal about me. It's not about turning it inwards and making it into a problem with you, because when you do that, that's when that melancholy can really turn into a dark place for someone to be in. But the flip side of that is, as you just continuously bring this enthusiasm for the change, at some point there will be some order, there will be some structure, and something will take hold. Something will have the potential and the viability to actually take hold and have the new thing become something that becomes part of our everyday life. And so just learn to watch the energy, learn to see it. There's a total possibility that this week, if you don't usually have this energy around, that you're going to have so much enthusiasm for change, and something may actually change, but it may not. And so just getting comfortable with the fact that there is going to be confusion, there is going to be chaos, and you need patience. This particular type of individual energy requires patience, because there's a lot of nothing happening until it does. It's not like logic, where we can follow a certain number of steps and work our way towards something. And it's not like the abstract. We can't have lots of different experiences and extrapolate the learning from all those experiences and then move into something. So we can't get to this energy for change through logic, and we can't get to it through experience. We just need to wait and see what happens, to see what comes through, when it comes through, if it comes through. And so what I'd encourage you this week is just to watch around you. Where is this enthusiasm for change? Where maybe do you feel the amplification of confusion and chaos in your life? Because that's quite possibly the experience that you may have this week. And then watching to see where something does take hold, where that energy just suddenly drops in and takes hold. And just noticing, are you dropping into melancholy? Are you able to just go deep within to yourself, into your own creative process, to your own creative muse, and just wait there until something happens? And ultimately, something always does happen at some point. And like with all things in human design and the BG5 system, it's really important for you to follow your decision-making strategy. So even if you're feeling this enthusiasm for change, don't take any actions from the enthusiasm, from the pressure for change. Just dropping in and knowing what's correct for you and making decisions from your decision-making strategy. And that's always going to lead you to the correct things. Even if you have the chaos and the confusion and the change doesn't take place, there will be some learning and some growing from that regardless. If you have any experiences that show up for you this week around this particular change energy, I'd love to hear from you. If you feel that you see someone really struggling with melancholy or depression this week, they may benefit from hearing this video and understanding that it's part of the chemistry of the energy around this week, and not to take it personally. So perhaps you could share this video with them. And if you hit the subscribe button, then each week when I release the new transit video, you will be updated and know exactly what's going on in the field around us, in the unseen dynamics of what's happening. Thanks for listening, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Bye for now.